Hey y'all, welcome to Crepe Myrtle Row. My name is Lisa. Today I have a huge haul for you guys and it's mostly vintage items. So let's just get started. Okay, the things I have are mostly vintage. Not all of them came from thrift stores. Some of them came from antique stores, but I got such a good deal on them, it still felt like it was thrifted and all. So I'm going to jump right in to this, and then at the end we'll do a little bit of chit chat about where I've been, what's going on, and all that. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is this little wooden church. It was $3. This did come from a thrift store. I just thought it was really cute. I even like the colors on it for spring. I love using little houses and stuff like this in my vignettes. I think they were trying to make it look like a little birdhouse with the little holes in it, but I just thought that was really cute. Next, I have shown that I like vintage utensils, and I thought this one was really cool. It was $1.50. I don't know if it's really old or anything, but I just thought it would be cool, like sticking up in a bowl or something with my other utensils and that part showing. I guess this would be like to pick up your toast or something. I don't know, but I thought it was really, really unique. And I like the tarnished look to it. I'm not going to try to fix that. Okay, next was this box, and it was $7, and it was from a thrift store. I'm not sure what this was supposed to be. It kind of looks brick shaped to me, but maybe a little wider than a brick is. So I don't know if that's, if someone made this to mimic a brick mold or whatever, but I just thought it was a really cool box. You could sit it this way and put stuff in it, or sit it up on its side, or even like that to use in a vignette somewhere. And I thought it was really cool, so got that. Okay, these next two items, I love stained glass, y'all, and it's very expensive. But I found these little sun catchers for $2 a piece, and they are the real stuff, because I have to be very careful. This lead is very pliable. But I thought those would be pretty. Get one of the little clear suction cup hooks and just put it on my kitchen window or something. Probably going to put this one out for the winter time, because I have a lot of redbirds, and of course that one would be more Christmas time. But for $3 a piece, you can't beat that. Okay, I know this is Thanksgiving things, but y'all, I loved this. For $7, this turkey platter. And I don't know if you've watched my room tour during the fall, I have a few turkey platters. I don't know what it is about turkey platters. I just love them, especially when they're this decorative with lots of color. But I thought that was so pretty. All right, next, I love old tins or anything kind of metal decorative stuff, and I found these little lunch boxes. This one will be perfect for fall. I know that kind of looks red on camera, but in person it's more of orange color. So that one was for fall, and I got them for $5 a piece. I got that one, and then I got this red one. And oddly to me, this one, on looking at my camera, looks more orange, but it's actually more red. But this one could be used for, several times a year. But inside here, I had these little red birds, and I ended up getting these for $2 a piece. And I think I got, 6 of them in there. And they don't have any kind of hangers, but I think I could add something to hang, or possibly put little clips here on the bottom to clip on the end of branches or something. But I just thought that was cute. And, this could be used as a riser, in my decor, just sitting it like that. Or I could, have it propped up and then something in front of it. So many different ideas I could do with this. I know I love my baskets, especially the ones they call the buttocks baskets, which are these. And this little miniature one was $1.50. I just thought that was so cute. All right, these next items all came from an antique store, and they're tins. I love collecting old vintage tins. So when I find them at reasonable prices, I like to pick them up. So here's one that was a Christmas related one, and I paid like $3, I think, for it. So that one will look good in a Christmas vignette. And then absolutely loved the color of this one. This color green just speaks to me, y'all. I can spot it a mile away. But it's kind of like my Hoosier cabinet in my kitchen. This is the enamel is more of an off-white, but then the trim is this green. And I love that. So I got that. I think that's going to look really good there in my, somewhere around my Hoosier cabinet. But love that. Got this one. Love the colors on that one, just in its golden toffee wafers. I just thought that was really cool. And don't remember, I'm thinking most of my tins are under $10, but I think this one was maybe 5 or 6 as well. Okay, the rest of these are just small spice tins, but and they still got the spices in them, y'all, which makes me think I need to try to, the ones I can actually open, I need to empty out. But here was a turmeric one, and I paid like $3 a piece for these. So that one's really cool. And when I decorate with these, I can use these in, you know, with my tins all together or in other little vignettes, or, you know, possibly put them in some kind of wreath arrangement or something. But that one is the, cream of tartar. Like that color. And I've got a lot of red ones that I put out for Christmas. But these are like everyday ones that I could do. Some cloves. I like the little cinnamon one. And like I say, every one of these are full. And some of them I can, you see how the tops are? You can slide them back and forth. Some of them I can move, some of them I can't. Allspice. This one is wanting to come out. Another cream of tartar. But I just thought those were really cool and go nicely with my collection. The next smaller tins, I just loved this one, the vegetable flake. That was really cool. And then I found this vintage, the Band-Aid tin. I actually still have one. Look, it had 67 cents on it. I actually still have one of these of my own that I store all my needles for my sewing machine and other odd needles that will fit in there. It's in my sewing box, and that's what it's been in there for 30-something years. But that's what I use mine for. But I thought this would be cool. I have some vintage things that I put in my bathroom, and I thought that one would go well with that. And then this one caught my eye as well. It's the Frigidaire Surface Renewer Cream. I just thought that was kind of cool. I like the graphics on it. Hey, y'all know I told you about that color green. Well, then I found this little ironstone, or I don't know what I think it's iron. It's very heavy and thick. But look at the crazing on this bowl. I just thought it was so cool. Now, I paid more for this one at the antique store. I paid $8 for this little bowl, which you're probably thinking, that's crazy. But just something about this little bowl just spoke to me. Do y'all have that problem when you go somewhere and, you know, there's a lot of things I look at and I like them and all, but there's certain items, it's just like, it really stands out to me. And I walked away from it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to pay $8 for it. But I couldn't get it off my mind. So I went back to it in the store and got it. And I just love it. It's just going to be really cute. I have some other miniature bowls. I don't have one around here to show you that are cream with this color green stripe around them. And I think this one will look really cute with those. Just love that. Y'all know my obsession with rolling pins. Well, I found this one. I have never seen one with this color on it with the blue like that. I've seen red handled with the white stripe, but never the blue like that. And I just had to have it. Now, I paid $15 for it, which, you know, in an antique store, that's not bad. Problem is, my little thing that I keep all my rolling pins on, it's completely full. So I'm going to have to go through and figure out which one I'm willing to take off and replace with this one. I think I got a couple in there that technically would be more Christmas kind of themed ones. So I think I'm going to take one of those off and put this one in its place. But I absolutely love that. And I do have some other ones that I lay around in some vignettes. But this one that color, it needs to be displayed all the time in a prominent place like all my other rolling pins are. I'll take it when I take the camera down. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, where this goes, in case you are new to my channel and wondering what I'm talking about. And then I just found some of these little printouts from one of the vendors. There's like a couple bucks. So that one says bird, love, grow, what does that one say? Grace. These are really cool too, if you got like the flower frogs with the little metal spikes or whatever. Just kind of stick these down in there. Or they had them like little brushes, like old vintage brushes or stuff, sitting upside down, and these stuck in the bristles. But that one would be cute to display with some of my vintage Bibles. And of course I have lots of birds that I collect. This one will be really cool for Valentine's, and then in some of my little vignettes with my garden themes. That would be cool. And I'm sure these are something that you could probably print out yourself and make yourself, because this is just kind of heavy hard cardstock. But I mean, they were $2 a piece, and the lady that sells these I know, and so I don't mind supporting her little store with them. So those are cute. All right, next, y'all know I love my vintage tablecloths. So I got this one. It's not a huge one. More like card table size, I would guess, but you turn it up right where you can see it. But I loved the colors on it. And look, the chicken on there, and just all the little pieces on there, I just thought were so cool. And it goes all the way across and doesn't repeat until it turns the corner. And then, so that was really cool. And I know this is too small for my table here, but a lot of times I will take these, because let me see if I can show you kind of. So this is the width, you know, it's not that, and it's pretty much square. Maybe slightly rectangle, but not by much. But I'll take these and put them on a diagonal across the middle of my big table here. And that way I can enjoy using these tablecloths like this. Or, I know it's a mess out there, but that round table out there on my porch, I can put these on there and it drapes really nice. But I just love those colors. And I think this one was $12, which I didn't think was bad in an antique store for that, in those colors. The last thing I have to show you before I take you off the tripod and go show you something in my kitchen is this sign someone had made. I found it. I think I paid, what did I pay for it? Maybe $10. It doesn't have a hanger on it, so I'm gonna add some hangers, because I have some other signs long like this that I hang above my doorway. And so I already have nails up there. So I'm going to get those signs down and find the placement to add my own hangers to this one, so it hangs in the exact same spot. So I have options. You know, I can take them down and trade them out. But I just thought that was really cute. And I mean, yes, I could have made this myself, but I would have had to find a board, paint it, do all this, put these decals on it. Or I think these are actually like the transfers. I would have had more money or time in it than just to buy it. And I loved the fact that it said vintage. So I think I'm gonna put it here in my dining room above one of my doors. All right, here is my rolling pin collection. So this is what I ended up doing it. That one up there was right there. And I didn't think I had enough room to add any more. I thought I was gonna have to take it down, but I was able to just move it and put that one there. And then there was exactly just enough space to put one more at the top. So now this area is completely full. Now I have a few other ones that are in a holder that I have, but I had no more room in those either. So unless I just see a very, very unique rolling pin, I guess I'm through with buying rolling pins, because I like all of these. Don't really want to change any more of those out. Now some other things that I bought was this set of bowls here. Loved those. I think I gave $25 for the set. And then that right there. I think I also gave $25 for it. Those were kind of my Christmas present to myself. And then you can see where I added some of those little tins in here. And I'll just give you an overview. I did get around to putting out some of my decor. So there you see that vintage sign. I haven't finished everything, but I did get that. I put that 110 up there. So that looks a little different than what I normally do. And then of course I've got the stuff over there still, but I still think I'm going to rearrange that some, and I still have the rest of my dining room to do. But that is where I used some of those items. All right, guys, that's all I have for this video. It was a good bit of stuff here. I know it's been a while. It was like, what, the week before Christmas is the last video I put out. But if you watched that one, you know I mentioned that I was just needing to take some time off for Christmas, and that things were changing for me this year, you know, going back to working with my dad and my brother at building some properties. So that's going to be taking up some time. So I'm not going to be as consistent as I was last year. Last year, I tried to put a video out every single week, mostly thrifting videos and then decor videos. This year, I'm probably not going to be doing it every week. I hope to at least get one out a month, if not more than that. But, you know, it's just time-wise for me right now is, you know, it's going to be difficult to do all that. The other thing is, with my thrifting hauls, I have noticed that I'm cutting back on my thrifting. I let my antique space go because I knew that was just something that I didn't have time to truly focus on with me going back into helping with the building and designing of the homes that we're going to be building with my dad. So I just knew that I had to let that go. Well, I still have my Etsy store, but I have tons and tons of inventory that I have not listed and that I need to list rather than go out and buy new stuff. So a lot of my thrifting hauls was buying things that I thought I would put in my booth or put in my Etsy store, and not necessarily just for myself. So that's going to cut things back a lot. So now when I'm out thrifting, unless it's just an incredible deal that I can get and I know I can sell in my Etsy store and it sell really well, I'm not going to buy it unless it's something that I'm truly wanting for my own decor and I know what I want to do with it. You know, I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful on that because I have so much stuff. That was just what I mainly wanted to tell you. You know, hopefully you're subscribed to my channel and you have the notifications on so you will know when I upload a video, because it's not going to be as consistent as previous years where it was every week. It's just going to be as I get something done. After this one, actually what I'm planning on doing today when I stop doing this video is start putting my dining room back together. I'm going to get out my Valentine's decor, but not as much of it as I normally do. I haven't put my strawberry decor out in my dining room in 2-3 years, I think. So I'm going to put the strawberry decor out and then mix the Valentine's in with it a little bit. I'm still debating. I have a tree here that I do with vintage Valentines and all that on it. I don't know that I want to put that out. Since I took Christmas down a couple of weeks ago, y'all, this house has been sitting empty. What you can't see in the camera is there's nothing anywhere decorated. It's just been empty. And I've liked it that way because it gives me a blank slate to start getting creative again and thinking about what do I want to put out and all, because I hit these dry spells after Christmas. It's like I'm just depleted of all my creativity, you know, for the whole year. And it's like I need that time to just chill out, think about stuff. I watch other people's videos, get some inspiration from them, look through my magazines, and I know eventually it will come, what I have an idea for. And so this morning I actually was going back looking at my own videos of past decor here in my dining room especially, and I was looking at my one with my strawberries, and I thought, you know, I haven't put those out in a while, so I'm going to get that out and incorporate a little bit of my vintage figurines for my Valentine's in with it, but not a whole lot. And then of course after that I'll do Easter decor in here. And then after that I like to get my chicken and bee decor out. And then it just depends on the mood I'm in, if I continue with that through the whole summer or I switch over and do a little bit of blue and white dishes and 4th of July looking stuff until fall starts. So that's just giving you an idea of what's going on in my head of what I'm going to do for the year. And of course my living room, I kind of get it set up with my kind of garden spring theme, and that kind of stays that way until fall. Last year I did take that down and put up a beach themed decor. Don't know if I'll do that again this year. I like to change things up. It's just really whatever mood I'm in. I hope this year's going to be a good year, and we'll just see how it goes and take it day by day. But I thank y'all so much for watching, and y'all have a very blessed day. Bye.